Hello friends, I am Siam Aset and you are watching my channel. So let's subscribe my channel and press this bell icon to watch latest updated video firstly. Friends, in this video we are going to solve Gauss-Jacobi's iteration method using class-wise calculator. Class-wise calculator means this type of calculator. By learning this method, we can solve this iteration, that is Gauss-Jacobi's method, in a minute. So let's start to solve the problem. The question will be like this. That is, we have to solve up to 3 decimal point matches, and there is 4 number of equation. Then for the next step, that is for the solution, we have to convert this equation in this following form. In terms of x1, x2, x3 and x4. We have to convert the first equation in terms of x1, the second equation in terms of x2, and similarly the other two equations in this form. Then after that, we have to consider this thing for solving in the calculator. That is, we have to consider the variable x1 is equal to a, x2 is equal to b, x3 and x4 equal to c and d. Then after this, for solving in the calculator, we have to write this expression in the calculator to solve in a single step just by pressing the equal to button. The expression will be like this: a is to b is to c is to d is to, then a b c d will denote the variable x1, x2, x3 and x4 at this RHS side, and for the LHS we have to consider E of capital X and Y variable in terms of the equation, and we have to write in this form. We have just convert this form in this form just by replacing the LHS value by E of X and Y and RHS variable value by A B C D. You can see in the numerator. So after this, we have to draw this type of table in our notebook. In the first column, it will contain the number of iterations. In second, it will contain the value for the variable x1, and the value for the variable x1 we can obtain from the calculator, and we can get the value from the e value. E value will represent the value for x1, and similarly the other value, that is f, x and y will denote the value for x2, x3 and x4 in the calculator. So let's type this expression, this above expression in this calculator in this way. Then at first we have to press alpha, then a, then E, then after this symbol mainly represent to separate the equation. Then 3 plus 2 alpha b plus alpha d 10. Just we are typing this expression or this equation in this calculator. This expression in this calculator. Then by typing all this equation in this form up to this level, that is up to this y is equal to minus 9a plus b plus 2c by 10 up to this term. Then after typing, just we have to press calc button for solving the equation. So press calc button. At first, it will ask the value for the variable x1, x2, x3 and x4. It will ask for the value for a, b and c and d. That is for this value here, x1, x2 and x3 and x4. Then at first, for solving the Gauss-Jacobi's iteration method, we have to consider the initial value as 0 for all the variable involved in this equation. So just press 0 for ABCD. Then after this, it will show the value for A, B, C, D, E. Then it will show the value for this equation, this expression. This expression means the value for x1, that is E value. And then you can write from this calculator in this table in this way. Then just by pressing equal to button, we get the value for the other variable in this way, that is 1.5. Just press the equal to button, and 2.7 for the x3 minus 0.9. Then for now we have to change the value for A, B, C and D for the second iteration. Just we have to write the value from the iteration 1 in this calculator for the iteration 2. So in the iteration 2, it will ask for the value for A, B, C and D. Then you have to write the value that you obtained from the iteration 1 in this way. Then at first, for the variable A, that is x1, the value will be 0.3 from this table, from the iteration 1. Then equal to, then 1.5 equal to, then 2.7 equal to, then minus 0.9 equal to, then it will show the value that we have just entered in this variable. Then after this, just by pressing equal to button, it will show the latest value for all the variable. That is for x1 0.51, we can see in this table for the iteration 2 the value is matching. Then press equal to button, then 1.74. Then press equal to button, then 2.7 for the variable x3, then minus 0.18. In this way, for the second iteration, for the third iteration, we have to just put the value of iteration 2 for the A, B, C and D. Just we have to put the previous value in the next iteration value, so that we can get the value for the current iteration. And by following this same procedure, we can get our exact value till our 3 decimal point will not match. So in this way, after solving, we can get in the 9th and in 10th iteration, that is the value is matching up to 3 decimal point. We can see in this table, that is 0.680, 0.680, 1.9263. The 3 decimal number after this decimal is matching in the iteration 9 and 10. So we have to stop our iteration at this step, and this will be the value for the final variable, that is x1, x2, x3 and x4. The value will be from this table in this way. So in this way you can solve Gauss-Jacobi's iteration method by writing in this form in the calculator, and we have to put the previous value in the next iteration, and for the starting of the variable, just we have to put 0 for all the variable, and after that we have to put the previous value in this equation. Just we have to consider one main important thing, that we have to express the equation in terms of another variable apart from the variable involved in this consideration, that is ABCD. We represent this numerator value, and for representing this, that is in terms of equation, we have to consider the other variable apart from ABCD, like E, F, X and Y. So that's all, friend. In this way you can solve Gauss-Jacobi's iteration method in a minute by using this method. So thank you, and if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe my channel.